gotta be a dramatic intro, man. Like, hi. I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to mind every time I push the start button. What's up, everybody? RageCage20 here. Back with In This Moment's Malbum. Mother. Today we're on Holy Man, which, for some reason, the only thing I can think of when I hear the words, say the words Holy Man is Magic Man from Heart. He's a magic man, mama. I don't know why. That's the only thing. I don't think that's what. I mean, it seems like the same but opposite from what I'm seeing here, because she's saying like, it's just kind of show me a holy man, like kind of like I'm looking for a holy man compared to I already got this magic man. He may seem wrong, but he's right for me. I think that's what the song's about. So it's kind of like the same but different, the opposite spectrums of that. So like it kind of gives me that feeling. I don't think that's gonna be anything close to what the song's about, but yeah, I'm just letting you in on the mind before we listen to it, where my mindset's at. I'm just letting you all in on this secret here. I don't got anything else to say. It should be interesting. It's a shorter song, because I was talking about how the lyrics seemed a little small. It's a shorter song, but I wouldn't by any means say that's a short song. But it's just shorter for kind of in this moment in metal in general. Because usually those are around 5 minutes long, and this is 3.5. So, shorter song, but see what happens. I'm ready to go. By the way, going off of the topic of the door open, I'm just waiting for those moments. Like, you ever see those like top scaries, like Nukes countdowns, shit like that? Which, if you haven't, those are pretty good. You should go check them out. To where it's just like, this person accidentally caught a horrific sight in their camera. They didn't even notice. I'm waiting for someone to be like, yo, go back and check around here. And I'm going to go watch footage, and someone walked in, stared at me, and walked out, and I didn't even notice them. I'm just waiting for that shit to happen, man. I'm going to die. Holy man, in this moment. Let's go. Oh, okay. What the fuck was that? That was awesome. Oh hell! Wow. I mean, they've done it again. They took something like I was not expecting this song at all. And here it is at the end of the album. It's just like, let's just shift things up. Let's just have fun with it. And this one I feel like was a shake up in the right direction, because like everything fit what they were saying. I know I harp on these two a lot. Well, no. Yeah. What was the? Oh yeah. It was in Twin Flames. I know I harp on Witching Hour and Twin Flames a lot. Those ones felt really out of place in that album for me, personally, in Ritual. Uh, but just like again, it's just like, oh, okay, you have this theme of like witches and back during like Salem witch trials and this kind of creepy spell like atmosphere. What song should we play with that? How about let's get the guitar the guitar line from Wipeout and other beach songs, and let's do that. It's like, what? I don't get it. And it's like, okay, Twin Flames, this very passionate, breathy, kind of emotional between two people song. What should we do for that? Let's make it an old western. It's just like, it's like, I don't what. This one made sense. Holy man, you got fucking church organs and shit. Like, yes, there we go. Everything just lined up. So when they got a little, I feel like experimental with it, it was in a good direction. Because everything matched. But yeah, no, there was some cool instrumental shit in there. Like some really cool instrumental shit. Like that was some different stuff that I haven't really heard from in this moment. There's some similar stuff that I've heard from in this moment. That was just fun. You know what I mean? That was good shit right there. Wow. And yeah, I do have this marked down at some point in there. I don't know where. I barely put any timestamps through the first half of here. But yeah, at the very end of the chorus, at least the first time, when it says, is a holy man. That reminded me very much of Magic Man again. Like that was very similar. So maybe there's some kind of, maybe they drew a little bit from that song. I don't know, or maybe I just, it's coincidence. I don't know, or I'm drawing conclusions that aren't there. Either way, I feel like there's some inspiration from Magic Man in there. That's all I'm saying. Just putting that out there. Let's get back into this bitch. Because there is some good stuff right out the gate. This church organ coming in here, so fucking cool. I love that effect, and I love that they brought it back in at the end. They again this theme that's been happening off and on in this album, not like all the time, but it's coming. I think this is like the third or fourth song that I've kind of had this kind of like, it starts one way and that effect fades out. Song continues, and then once it ends, that effect comes back. It's like returning to where we were, but things are different now. Very interesting that this effect's happening. But it starts out a certain way, ends a certain way, but changes at the end. Very cool. But I like that church organ came back, and I also said the guitar riff and tingy hit. I said tingy hit. I know what I'm talking about. It just might sound weird. That's the way I described it, because that's the way it sounded to me. Let's get this beginning here again. This was beautiful. That's awesome. So this tingy, this kind of almost metally pipe kind of sound is what it makes me think of, is why I say ting, because like the ting sound you would hear when you hit a metal pipe. When metal hits a metal object, that kind of ting like sound that you get there. But you have the hi-hat hiss that first off, it sounds like the hi-hat is completely closed, so you're not getting really any sound besides that clicking sound. But it also sounds like that was like heavily produced, tons of effects, like just pretty much like recorded the sound of hitting the snare or the hi-hat with it completely closed off, and then ran that through the mix and just added pretty much completely computerized the sound, because it sounds very electronic and very just kind of it's very, very interesting. You got that effect going on with the other effect in there. The guitar riff is fucking cool. With that, that also very heavily produced effect, sound effect going on there. But yeah, it's very interesting sounds in there. Did not expect that, but let's actually pay attention to the guitar riff here. Fucking love that. Next thing we got here, because a lot of these are just gonna roll out through the first verse into the first chorus. Pretty much we're just gonna listen through all of that. First thing I said was this groove. Like, this is a nice groove that the band's got going on here. The vocal line sounds very gospel-like. Again, fitting the theme of the song, that church organ that we had coming out here. But also, again, I get this real kind of swinging bluesy vibe from some of the way that Maria sings sometimes, and I got that here. It's a very gospel and blues-like. Let's listen to that. Listen to this groove and those vocal lines until we get to the chorus. Yeah. Da, da, da. That just kind of that slide that way she just draws out that note, has a little kind of sassy swing on the interval there and the pitch. It's just nice, and just this groove that they got going on with it. Oh man. Okay, keep going. No. Alright, chorus here. Love that verse. That's beautiful. That is a very beautiful verse there. Said the chorus, the savior. I think the first time she says, "Show me a savior," I think it kind of like slides up, and then second time it slides down. And then at the end of the chorus, I like the way she said, "Is a holy man." I even put in, "He's a holy man." He's a match man. Anyways, let's listen to this chorus. I love that. Da-da, da-da-da-da. I love that slide up, slide down. It's a beautiful way to shape that phrase there. Gorgeous. Give me that again. Da, da, da. I like those couple notes there. That's beautiful. I like this dun 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 kind of rhythm that they got going on in the guitars and whatnot. Very, very awesome. creating this nice background sound for this chorus. Feels like she's saying he's a holy man, which is why I wrote he's a holy man. But I think it sounds like she's saying that, but the lyrics say even the worst kind of sinner is a holy man, which makes sense. Like sentence wise, that makes sense. But it sounds like she's saying he's a holy man, but I don't think that's what she's saying. But I like that fall off, very muted way she says is a holy man. That's clean. It's a clean way to end out that chorus. And of course that gravelly growl she's got at the end of her voice. Very awesome. Fucking A. This is very cool. This is very cool. Let's see. So we're going to let it roll out here because I think my timestamp might be a little far ahead. Not 100% positive. But we're going to let it roll out here because I think of this next time, like, kind of at the end of each line. But especially every time she says man. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. So I don't know if she switched up from the first one to this one because I only noticed it in the second verse. And I didn't notice it again going back to the first verse. So maybe she does, or maybe she changes it up here. I don't know, but she has this very nice tight vibrato at the end of pretty much every time she says "man," but also kind of at the end of all of her lines here. So let's hear that. You hear that? Like she's little quick vibratos at those first lines. I don't think she did it at the end of Proof, but Shed My Skin, that very tight vibrato in there again. Nice. Very nice tight vibrato there. I like that. That's pretty. That's pretty. That's clean. That's nice. 2:20. So I guess we'll just keep letting it roll on. Why not? So rock guitar. This is some rock genre guitaring came in here. Kind of remind me of kind of remind me of a little bit like Black Hole Sun sound to it, but also this other song I can't remember. I'm trying to remember some of the lyrics to it. I don't remember the song's called. Yeah, the lyrics aren't coming to me, but it kind of reminds me of another song, kind of the same kind of rock genre. So yeah. No, it's a very interesting kind of shake up, kind of rock sounding guitar here around 2:20. So let's listen to that. Yeah, also Black Hole Sun, but also House of the. Maybe hey, the house has sun in the name. House of the Rising Sun. Don 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 don. You know, kind of very rock sounding guitar riff there. That's really cool. He's a holy man. He's a holy man. Yeah, clean. I like that there. What Trying to remember what else rolled out here. Right, no, just kind of this whole guitar work here before it gets to the final chorus. It just is very, yeah, again, has this very rock feel to it. Um, but yeah, just really good solo work here from the guitars. I feel like I don't always shine a light on how awesome the guitars can be, and in this moment. But like right here, I think is a great example of just sounds good. It's fitting kind of the theme, the sound to everything. It's very short, just a few little licks in there, but it's nice. It's really nice, pretty. Last thing we got here around 3:15 at the end of the chorus. We'll go around 3 minutes in, let it roll out here. That outro was fucking awesome. The fucking church organ thing came in. Then we got this clean acoustic guitar sound, which is fucking cool. The last rolled out chord was also fucking cool. Let's listen into this song. It's pretty cool. That first section there, don 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 don, kind of really gave me Stairway to Heaven, I think. No, not Stairway to Heaven. Well, a little bit, but no, that's Metallica. I'm thinking of. The Unforgiven. That's what it is. Kind of had that a little bit Stairway to Heaven, not necessarily, which would make sense with the church organ and whatnot. But yeah, kind of a Metallica sound in there. That's interesting. I like that. Ooh, that kind of has that sounds like it was kind of like classically written too. And there's that note interval specifically. But that's pretty. Oh. And again, that kind of House of the Rising Sun kind of rolled out chord outro there. Oh, that's cool. That is a cool out. Don't mind me as I check. Okay. As I thought I saw a shadow for a second. I'm fine. I'm not paranoid. No, that was a really cool song. That surprised me. I did not think that was gonna be as interesting and awesome as it was. That was good shit. That was really cool. I really liked that. I really liked that. Huh. So next one. Oh, this one could be really good. I forgot. I was told that Vera Mike came around on this song. But I forgot that it was also featuring. Next, we got Hunting Grounds, featuring Joe Cotella or Cotella. I don't know, maybe it's Hispanic. I don't fucking know. Of Dead. Never heard of Dead. I do remember reading when I was reading up on In This Moment's Wikipedia that they did a touring concert with Dead, or was supposed to do a touring concert with Dead, and then COVID happened. Well, with a bunch of artists, but Dead was one of them. And so it seems like instead they're just like, okay, let's just make a song together, which I think is really fucking cool. Or I assume they were touring together and they probably listened to them play. It was like, we should do a song together or something. So that's really fucking cool. I don't know if that's how it went down, but just from reading little bits of the Wikipedia, that's what it sounds like happened. But yeah, I've never listened to Dead. I'll probably go check out a song here. Fuck if I know. Just go briefly listen to a song of theirs, just so I could get kind of an idea of what they sound like, because I've never heard of that before, that band before ever. So I have no idea who the fuck this is, or maybe I have and I just never heard the name. Who knows? Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. But we got that one next, and it's a scroller of lyrics. And even in parentheses here, it's constantly saying one of us is going. Then right below that, I just read down in the darkness beneath the light. Like, oh, meet on the hunting grounds. Whew. Like, it sounds like it has all the potential to be a fucking banger. So, I mean, much like the music videos, there hasn't been a song where they've collabed with someone yet that I have not really liked. I mean, we're talking Sexual Hallucination, classic. Black Wedding, fucking beyond amazing. So, high hopes for the song. I got a good feeling about it. So, Hunting Grounds is next. I will see you all next time.